August 11th, and we'll do a roll call of the council members first and then the city staff following. Jason Beebe, present?
Present.
Good, great, thank you. Janet Hutchison? Janet, I saw your name, but I think you're on mute. Janet, are you present?
I don't see her name.
Okay, we'll skip Janet for the moment. Gail Merritt?
Present.
Patricia Youngman?
Present.
And I understand you may need to bail out momentarily if the emergency arises.
Correct.
Teresa Rumble?
I'm here.
Teresa Rumble?
Yep.
Thank you, and I got a call from Jeff Pappy. He will not be able to be in attendance tonight. And the mayor's here. Steve, you want to call the staff?
Yeah, so if you're a staff member, I see James Wilson. Are you on the line, sir?
I am.
And Darla, are you with us tonight? I think she is. I know she's listening in.
And Lisa?
Lisa?
Here.
Thank you. I know Eric Kahn is gone. I believe Josh Smith is on the line. Josh, planning?
Correct.
Okay. Casey, are you on the line as well, sir?
He's not.
Okay. And I'm sure I'm missing, Matt, are you with us tonight? Railroad? I know that he had some cars. I think he's working late. Same with Kelly at the airport. Kelly, did you make it tonight? Okay, who did I miss? Anybody else, staff members available for the meeting tonight?
Scott Smith.
Liz Schutte.
Thank you, Scott.
Liz Schutte.
And Liz Schutte.
And Chief.
Liz, are you there?
I am.
And Dale, of course, we always know Dale's with us. Sergeant at Arms, right, Dale?
Yes, sir.
All right, I think that wraps up, Mayor, our staff participation tonight.
Thank you. Please join me for the flag salute.
Now you're not?
Thank you. Mr. Forrester, are there any additions to the agenda?
I have no additions tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the consent agenda has been circulated with the meeting briefs and the liquor license renewals. Are there any questions from the council or concerns? Hearing none, would someone like to move to approve the consent agenda as circulated?
This is Patricia Youngman. I'll move to approve the consent agenda as circulated.
Thank you, Patricia. Is there a second?
This is Counselor Merritt. I'll second it.
Gail, thank you. Again, any questions, concerns? Hearing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Jason Beebe?
Aye.
How do you? Thank you. Janet Hutchison, are you on? Janet? Janet is not with us, apparently. Gail Merritt?
Aye.
Patricia Youngman?
Aye.
Teresa Rumble?
Aye.
And Mayor votes aye as well. All right, so that passes. We will move on to council business. There is none. Staff reports and requests. Mr. Forrester, the city manager's report.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. So I'm going to ask once again, is Matt Wiederholt on the line tonight from the railroad? I don't think he will be, but I wanted to give him an opportunity. So having not having Matt available, I'll speak on his behalf. So from the City of Prineville Railroad, General Manager Matt Wiederholt is reporting that railroad track inspectors on the federal level were active in Central Oregon this past month. Good news is the City of Prineville Railroad passed all inspections. In Madras at the Brightwood Yard, they weren't quite as lucky, and that yard has been shut down and is under repair, which is expected to last a couple of weeks. luckily for the City of Prineville Railroad and Brightwood Corporation, who is a very active customer at our freight depot location, we were able to move 43 rail cars of lumber. That equates to approximately 130 truckloads of lumber to Prineville for the switching and reloading inventory management of that product for Brightwood Corporation. Remember, Brightwood does have a plant operating in Prineville as well as Redmond and their main plant in Madras. So this development is adding to an already very busy month of August for the City of Prineville Railroad. It could be a record month for us in terms of activity and revenue. So we're very fortunate and pleased to be able to report that. And we look forward to the final results of August business as we get to our third quarter report by Liz Schutte and her team. On the public works side, a very wonderful development. City Engineer Eric Klon is on vacation. So again, I'm going to speak on Eric Klon's behalf for Public Works. And Scott Smith, I know you're on the line, so please chime in or add to as needed. City Engineer Eric Klon, supported by Mayor Uffelman, City Manager, and Anderson Perry Engineering, was successful last week in securing an additional $3 million of low-cost funding through the Business Oregon and the Infrastructure Finance Authority to further strengthen the completion of the Aquifer Storage and Recovery Project currently under construction. I want to remind the council and the listeners tonight that this Aquifer Storage and Recovery Project will be providing water capacity to meet the city's needs for the next 20 to 30 years, while at the same time reducing the impact of groundwater pumping and stream flow, reducing the impact on stream flows, helping the environment. So this is a very transformative generational project that really sets Prineville apart from other rural communities that rely on groundwater for their municipal use. Very proud of that. So congratulations to Eric and his team for another big win as we continue to develop our infrastructure here in Prineville. And finally tonight, I wanted to give everybody a update, which will be regular practice here on our JEDI, Justice, Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion training. So the update for tonight's meeting is we have officially scheduled a JEDI training with Crestcom. We'll have Kale and Manny, our professional development coaches, representing Crestcom for a September 16th training from 8 in the morning to 11 a.m. as needed. Staff is working on developing a public input process as previously discussed at our workshop and other council meetings. We're envisioning a steering committee or something like that made up of local stakeholders to provide input and guidance for continuous JEDI training as we move forward in time. We expect to have a proposal for council to review within the next month. So this is something that we're going to report on each meeting, and we look forward to this next JEDI training scheduled again for September 16th. Council will be getting back to you, staff will be getting back to you on firming up those dates and times and getting that invitation. So if council wants to participate, which I hope we will, we'll get that out to you. And that concludes my report for tonight. Do we have any questions? Or Scott, did I miss anything on Public Works?
Scott, anything?
Nope. Other than we did finish up the grind and pave a week ago last Friday. I want to make the council aware that because of our strong relationship with the Crook County Road Department, they just finished up their annual chip seal program. So they actually participated in helping us shoulder rock the overlay up in the Northridge subdivision, and we in turn helped with our street sweeper to clean up some of the loose rock on their chip seal projects in some of their residential areas. So good use of taxpayer money and a good way to build that relationship and continue forward.
Scott, thank you. And I've driven a number of those projects that you've just completed, and they've done an excellent job in in the repaving of those streets. So thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
And I want to thank Eric for the work he's done in obtaining the $3 million to finish up our project on the aquifer storage and recovery system. And mostly, congratulations to Matt for stepping up and assisting Brightwood, because that's huge to be able to step in and help facilitate major employers in the region and help them to be successful, because that's a primary responsibility of ours is to help our local businesses be successful. With that, are there any committee reports from any of the council members? All right. And the Jedi training is going to be the 16th, you said, Steve, and
Yes.
we're going to be dealing with the time and the scheduling.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
With no other, is there any other conversation from the council? Any comments the council would like to make? Otherwise, besides the information that was shared with you already. Okay, hearing none, let's move on to ordinances. Ordinance number 1261, adopting changes to the Prineville Code, section 50.22, for its second presentation. Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Mayor. This is the second presentation for the ordinance that changes the franchise agreement with the Republic, who has our solid waste franchise. Again, this is making the code consistent with the county, which that same organization has a franchise with.
And the council, does anyone have any questions or comments to be made on regarding ordinance number 1261? Comments, questions? Is there a motion to approve ordinance number 1261 for its second presentation?
This is Counselor Beebe. I'll move to approve ordinance number 1261 for its second presentation.
Thank you, Jason. Is there a second?
This is Teresa. I'll make a second.
Thank you, Teresa. Again, any questions or concerns moving this forward? Hearing none, I'll call for a roll call vote. Jason Beebe?
Aye.
Janet Hutchison, are you with us yet? No, Janet. Gail Merritt?
Aye.
Patricia Youngman?
Aye.
Teresa Rumble?
Aye.
Mr. Papke is gone, and the mayor votes aye, so we are unanimous of those who are in attendance tonight. Thank you. There are no resolutions for this evening. Again, all of the written statements for the visitors' appearances and requests have been posted on the city's website. And with that, concludes everything we have on our agenda. Again, are there any questions from the councilors or comments to be made for this evening? Pretty quiet out there. Is there a motion to adjourn?
This is Teresa. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Teresa.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Patricia. All right, we have a motion moved and seconded to adjourn. I'd like to just say all in favor, but I'll go through a roll call. Jason Beebe?
Aye.
Gail Merritt?
Aye.
Tricia Youngman?
Aye.
Teresa Rumble?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye as well. We are adjourned. Thank you all for attending.
Have a good night.